Welcome to the stream. My name is Chronic Whimsy. You can call me Whimsy for short. Today we are back with The Roottrees Are Dead. I haven't touched it since the last time we were here, so we still only have so many people figured out. We do have a few notes that we're still figuring out. And I've got to be honest with you, I enjoy this game very much. And while I did want to continue last Tuesday, I haven't really thought about it since, except for the fact that apparently their latest game, The Incident at Galley House, I think that's what it's called, just came out today. Hello, K-Bay. How are you today? We do have some new evidence. We've read this before, but I'm having to kind of recontextualize some of this. I remember we got that name for the wife, head lawyer at Clancy Trust. I remember was Clancy Edward, or Edward Clancy, something like that. He was right here, I think. Yeah, Clancy Edward Roottrees. We don't have a picture for him yet. I mean, we do, but we don't. Because there's a lot of this that's like, here are all of the people, but we don't know exactly who's who yet. This is the next generation, which I believe the way it worked, if I'm remembering, and I'm kind of talking myself through this too. So these 5, right up on this line, were the 5 pieces. And then this line was the next generation. This line, I think, was the free spirits. Let's see. So the story to now, the Roottrees 6 sisters and their parents died. It's apparently 1998, maybe 99, but I think it's still 98. The next evening, a shadowy figure appeared, said lawyers were looking to sort out the family tree. It's because of the Clancy Trust, I believe, which is the trust that says only the blood relatives can inherit. And right now, we are on, let's say, so we're on 12 out of 18. Every time we get 3 additional, they'll be locked in. The green ones are locked in, the blue ones are not. Non-blood relatives and small portraits are optional, but they definitely help to kind of contextualize everything. Like, here's the thing I notice. We locked in this one, we locked in this, but we don't have the sisters down here locked in. And I don't know if that's because we've got them backwards or what. Oh, we don't have occupations. Kid? Is kid an occupation? No. We should figure out where this information comes from. Clark was in a department store getting a family portrait. But it doesn't tell me what the daughters do. Child? Offspring? Daughter? No. That tells me they've got to do something. Have you had a good week, K-Bay? And we don't know this at all. We do have periodicals, we have the library, and we have Spider Search with a history of what we've dug up. We looked up Starlit for her. Gwen Roottrees. So I guess let's look up Starlit for Gwen Roottrees. Gwen Roottrees was often in Starlit. Most mentions were around the time of her divorce in 1958 from Wild Bill Williams. Okay, so we know this is Bill Williams. Gossip is speculative and full of tabloid stereotypes. Some of it focuses on the fact that when she announced her divorce, she also announced that she was pregnant again. Others mention that the rumor is Wild Bill had multiple affairs, which left her heartbroken. See, Bill doesn't come up, Williams doesn't come up, and Wild doesn't come up, but I thought it was supposed to. I wonder if we look up Wild Bill Williams, will we discover that's a stage name and his real name is something else? It's an infamous name he repurposed for himself. He didn't have the benefit of being born with a famous one. Wild with the alliteration of Williams is incredibly memorable. Hello, Cozy. I am doing okay. Still recovering from the migraine that laid me low yesterday, but I'm hanging in there. And hopefully this mystery will not destroy my brain. It'll just be fun. Wild Bill and I have a child on the way, and we're sticking with Roottrees for the last name, not Williams, but we also plan to lean into alliteration. That's how we'll honor both of our family names for the next generation. Okay, so wait. We have somewhere a list of names. And if they're leaning into... Oh, Lord. No. Wait. They said they're sticking with Roottrees, But there's also honoring alliteration. Huh. Alright, let's do a spider search on Wild Bill. Okay, Wild Bill Williams was the leading man of some non-notable movies of the 1950s. He appeared in an adventure movie called Fortune Favors the Grave. This is mine. Keywords are going to be Fortune Favors the Grave, just because I always want to check any actual things that get pulled up. So, Cozy, are you doing well today? My dog just went out. Like, he just went out. In fact, he was the reason I was a moment or two late for the stream starting. And now he's over there whining that he wants to go back out. No, sir. Nuh-uh. Which is yet to be released for home audiences. You don't find any additional information. He was known for his good looks and off-screen romances, specifically with blondes. Married 4 different times to 4 different actresses. Well, let's look up Fortune Favors the Grave. That just leads to the same stuff. Starlet. No. Bill Williams. Under his real name, Walter Forsythe. Yes, okay. Now we know yeah, okay. Did we have another picture for... Well, I'll figure that out in a minute. Not that. This one... The only one too good to make an appearance was Gwen, so we don't have her in there. Okay. But this is her other picture. I'm so glad you're doing good. Hopefully both of you are. Well, yeah, okay, oh my goodness, my brain is already dying. I'm glad both of you are doing well. It's always good to see you in my stream. Okay. An apology to all the ladies I'm actually taken. Earlier this year, I did a friend a favor. He was directing a war movie and asked me to play a small part. Wouldn't you just know it? That son of a bee cut me from the picture. I haven't decided yet whether I'm ever going to curse in my streams. Like, it will not be common if I do it. So, I will admit that saying son of a bee feels very wrong. I'm just ribbing. It wasn't his fault. Apparently the studio didn't want to pay for a star of my caliber. I got the last laugh, though. I met someone. She spent most of the film crying. She was playing a soldier's wife, but even through the tears, she was incredible. I know I tend to have a reputation, but this one's true love. I only have eyes for her. Ironically, the third is a rumor that his divorce from Gwen was due to multiple affairs, including one with another actress. An American reader on vacation in Paris claims to have overheard Wild Bill and Gwen arguing in public while she was holding a baby and visibly pregnant. Not long after, Gwen announced she was divorcing Wild Bill, and also that she was pregnant again, giving this rumor more credibility. Okay. Well, we know that these two are going to be Roottrees. So what Roottree names have we not used? You know what I completely forget about? That these are just the girls, and there are also boys that might have our names. I forget what the... Let's see. I forget what the string here is. Let me see. Don't want hints. Anyway, we've got two alliterative names. We've got Robert and Ronald. My guess is both of those are right here. Don't have pictures of them. I don't know which one's older. Maybe we hold off and put there. Notes. I wonder if we could find anything in the search. Nope. Oh, periodicals. Let's do spider search. Robert? No. This one's going to film school, potentially. Okay. So this, it says every 20 years, the Roottrees would hold a reunion. This was 70s, which meant this would have been 50s. And this was the 30s. Okay, so have we searched up Stephanie Jones yet? I'm not sure. Let's try her. Definitely helps if I spell her name right. You learn from an election results page that Stephanie Jones, a candidate for city council, won her campaign on election day about a month ago. Found no mention of the Roottrees in any articles about her. Stephanie also has a very bare-bones website for her campaign. It is simply a picture of her campaign mailer, and underneath it says, "Be sure to read the full article in the Butler County Times." Maybe I have to search the Butler County Times first. Yes, okay. Butler County is located outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. While the Roottrees Candy Company now has its headquarters in the city, the company began on a small farm within the Butler County limits, and the area has a lot of history with the family. The Butler County Times is presumably a local paper there, likely articles from over the years involving the Roottrees family and those adjacent to them. As a side note, a video game called The Roottrees Are Dead was once set in Butler County, and it turns out the creator never lived in or near Butler County or even had any connection to Butler County. I love that they're calling themselves out and saying, hey, this may be a real place, no resemblance. Alright, let's check. Okay, so we just got a flip. Right, we don't know. Wait, we do know. That's Gwendolyn. Is it Gwendolyn or Gwendoline? We know that because this paper said, posed us in front of the camera with Mr. Morning. My guess is that would, well, I guess that may not be him, but who was there with, wait. Yeah, she could be the G in grape. Because then we've got E for elderberry, CE for... What was that flavor? Cinnamon extract, M for melon. So cinnamon extract, melon, and miracle berry. So yeah. Making sure that I have it right. G for grape. And then to double check my spelling because there are 2 of them. And Gwendoline. Oh, it's not Gwendolyn and Gwendoline. It's Morden and Roottrees. Which would make one of these 2. No, wait. No, the children would have... I think the name of the father, like... Yeah, because these had Rafferty LaRoe. He had Rafferty. I think that's right, which means we now have most of people. Eli Jr. is probably Elias Jr. Which I think would probably be him. Hush. No. Settle down. Settle down. No. I know. Nope. No. Hush. Stop. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. Settle. Stop. Leave it. He does not like me much for saying all that, does he? Let me settle him down with something. Give me just a moment, please. No, you're not going outside. You're not going outside. All right. Thank you for being so understanding. He now has his prize, and he's curled up near me on the couch, chewing away at his bone. I do not like this piece. That's much better. Okay, if the 5 are Gwendolyn, this is just the 5 pieces. So I think it's going to be Gwendolyn, Elias, Clancy Edward, Margolite, and then Miracle. So I'm going to put his face in and his face in. And we'll see if I'm right. Is that right? Yeah, okay. And then once he's verified, so we've got housewife, lawyer. We don't know his occupation yet. Oh, but he designed a warehouse. So maybe architect? Yes! It feels so good when this happens. Like, stupidly good. Okay, we got those 3. And Walter in that picture. Booyah!
You're listening to WRTG.
It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour, on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottrees' belongings have apparently gone missing. Most notably, a framed photo of the Roottree family from the mid-1970s that Carl had on his office wall. We interviewed a local psychologist about who would do such a thing and why. For that article, search online for WRTD News. Again, that's WRTD.
Well, I guess we know something to search online about real quick. WRTD News. Your local investigative jazz radio station? During their news segments at 45 minutes on the hour, they've been talking about the plane crash. This most recent hour, they also talked about a picture taken from Carl's office after the plane crash and promised an interview online with a psychologist. During the interview, it's revealed that there wasn't a break-in. Instead, someone with a key to the office took the picture after discovering the pipes burst due to the recent storm. This means it was likely someone close to the family who was aware of the photo's history and wanted to save it. The psychologist, however, also goes on to posit the culprit had an alternate agenda, specifically because nobody in the family has come forward to say that they have it in their possession. The comment below the article says, "Don't believe their lies. This is just another instance of the Roottree curse being a real true thing. I bet you Carl was murdered and the picture had evidence on it." Okay. I mean, we kind of already knew that, I feel like. But I suppose that does tell us a little bit more about our sneaky visitor. Have we looked up the Roottree curse yet? Long, rambly conspiracy website with very small, very red text on a black background. I remember those sites. Oh, they were painful to read. That says that the Roottrees are cursed. It has been very recently updated with the following. Important update. With Carl and Brenda and their girls, that makes 5 new deaths. Not only that, but 3 of the 5 presidents of the Roottree company have died mysteriously. They say Guy's car was hit by a drunk driver in 1982, but no one was arrested. Then Ernie Madsen Jr. stepped down. Was he poisoned? Now just this week, Carl died in a plane crash. This cannot be a coincidence. There's another entry that claims if you connect the dots in the pattern of the 5 pieces wrapper, it creates a Mayan ruby skull. a secret message meant to subliminally scare people away. What? What? Like, that would be such bad marketing if it were true. You don't want to scare people away from your candy. What? The post before that has a link to a site that talks about how Earth has 4-corner simultaneous 4-day time cubes. The author of this site seems to agree. I love how crazy fictional conspiracy web pages can be. To be fair, I haven't looked up real conspiracy web pages. I prefer to keep my, brain cells reasonably intact. But just... this is technobabble. Or Whovian babble. An entry from a few months ago claims the owner of the site received an email from chrisraft75 at prodigy.us asking him to take down his site with faked proof that Ernie Madsen Jr. actually had a heart condition and wasn't poisoned. The owner claims that although the proof looks quite credible, he knows that the proof was fake because he's an expert at creating fake evidence. Yikes. I wonder if there's... I'm gonna copy that, pop it in here, so that we can highlight it, save it, and search it later, because I don't feel like typing that out. The first entry is from 1996, and has a blurry picture of the Roottrees Candy Company factory, seemingly taken by the website's author from behind a fence and through some trees. Seems that Operation RT-29 is real. I witnessed a helicopter land on February 29th, 1996. Thomas Overwood. Excuse me. Goodness. Oh. I wonder if Chris Raft 75 is any relation to Clark Rafferty. We found something. Found a simple page called The Art of Rafferty, copyright 1997, on Prodigy that lists the author's email. Below is a bunch of gifts. Below a bunch of gifts that say under construction. There are a few art pieces. The first is a painting captioned "Me and my fiance." I know it's supposed to be fiance, but that's not how you spell fiance. Lulu. A painting I did for her my first year of college that I plan to give her when we get married in May. Go Tartans. There's an odd collage called Cousins, which seems to be made up of 3 scrambled images. Oh, this one's gonna be good. The accompanying artist statement said, "We had to create a piece of art about our family. I asked as many of my extended family of cousins for their pictures as I could, even some I've never met. Only a few of them got back to me, and my teacher said I wasn't allowed to use pictures of Raina, Riley, or Rose, so I had to get creative and use only my third cousins. This includes Davy, he swims for Yukon, and Bethany's yearbook picture, she's Davy's younger sister, and Stephanie, who is an only child." Chris's artwork has been added to your evidence, but the cousins' photos will need to be unscrambled before you can use them. You've downloaded a new application, Pixpop, to edit the photos. Oh. That sounds like fun. Alright, let's look at this scrambled first. Okay, let's see what's going on with Pixpop. Cousin zoomed. This could be a realistic face. Huh. There we go. Deed show dichotomy. Alright, so then we've got cousin rotated. There. Oh, good. I can. Okay, what do I not have? Oh. That was sneaky. Is that the only one? No. Are you kidding me? That tiny little sliver. Okay. Slide the photo back into shape. Okay, he's a swimmer. Let me put this all the way down for now. I think that's going to be right. Maybe. I think that belongs right there. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. If I do this, and then bring them back up. Okay. I think this is going to be right here, with this white being part of this highlight, so I want to raise that, and raise this. Back into place, and then back. Oh, it's too far. That's a little body horror. Okay, so far it's looking okay. There we go. Okay, so Davy. Okay, 3 pictures were scrambled. You've reassembled this one. Okay. This art piece was found on the portfolio of student college student Chris Rafferty. Self-portrait. So Chris Rafferty, and this is Lulu. So wait. This must be Chris Rafferty. Maybe that's Louisa Garcia? Did I not take a picture of her? No, I did get a picture of her. So this is... oh, there it is. Don't know who he married yet, though. That seems right. Okay, so third cousins. I need a quick refresher about what third cousins are. Do we have that somewhere in here? I want to say... I believe the way it works is like these are first cousins. No. Yeah. Because the grandparents. And then I think these would be second cousins? Most recent occupation. Okay, and third cousins, so he's talking about this generation. But since there's only... oh, since there's only a few, he had to get creative with all these. But I don't know who Davy would be with. No, here's the ones he couldn't use, so he had to get creative from the rest. Okay, I'm picking it up, slowly but surely. Okay. Beth, okay, so Stephanie's an only child. Could be any one of these. Nope. Okay. What is Yukon? Let's try that. When you search for Yukon, you find out that it's the University of Connecticut and that Davy Kellogg IV is on their swim team, the Huskies. He also came in second in his most recent competition, though that doesn't seem relevant. So wait. Davy Kellogg. Now, Chris Rafferty. Let's look him up. Yeah. He's not a very famous... Well, he's still young. How about Rafferty? No. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Okay, here's something. I don't know if it's anything good, but here's something. A few conspiracy websites claim that the Mayan ruby skull is a symbol of death. The alleged proof is a blurry photo of a reddish shape that is supposedly a cave painting from South America. According to legend, discovered beneath the painting were bones of hundreds of different people and animals. This one site also mentions that the photographer who took the picture died when their boat capsized after crashing into a skull-shaped rock. Amongst the spinning skull GIFs, however you want to pronounce it, I prefer GIFs That's me. You don't need to debate me about it if you have any particular feeling. You find no sources or verifiable detail to back up any photos or claims. To you, the blurry photo looks more like an egg than a skull. Cheers. Okay. Did we check the Butler County Times yet? I don't think we did. Most recent mention of Stephanie Jones is a small report detailing the election results. Stephanie won her election. You also find the full version of the newspaper clipping on the back of the campaign mailer. While most of it is unimportant, you do find the following. Stephanie Jones, born Stephanie Landon, under her marriage to local business owner Brian Jones, has lived in Butler County her whole life. We're going to need to know that. Okay. Stephanie grew up in a home without a father. With my mother and her partner, I essentially had an entirely female influence. Okay. Though she is a distant cousin of the Roottrees, her mother, Carolyn, a local artist who has appeared on the front page of the Butler County Times in the past, has often come out opposed to the corporation's policies regarding deforestation of indigenous trees to expand their maple farms. Unlike my mother, I'm not a fighter. I want to bring love to the world. Okay. So Carolyn married to Landon. Why did I put all these as unknown males? I wonder if that's her. Carolyn. And then this would be... Who did we just write about? Stephanie Jones? Stephanie Landon. I feel like this is a potential. Not sure it's right. But this is the only one that I see that mentions guardian adoption. So I'm gonna assume this is female. Carolyn. So this would be Morden Carolyn. So wait. Landon. then Mark Landon here. And then this is the mother's new partner. Politics. Spouse. Brian Jones. Wait. Do we have her picture yet? We do have... So Carolyn Morden means that this name would be Morden. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl though. Let's see. Listed on a few art websites without much detail, she seems to be associated with a movement called PFLAG, an organization founded in the 70s. Acronym stands for Parents and Friends of Lesbian and Gays. But we can look for her here. Here we go. Find a cover story about local art installations, including one by Carolyn Morden. There isn't much about Carolyn as a person. This is mostly a listing of art in Butler County. She seems to get top billing. Accompanying the story, there is an image of Carolyn standing beside a large metal sculpture of a mermaid. It is captioned, Carolyn standing next to her sculpture, Atlantis Burden. This sculpture is one of the many works featured in her upcoming book, Self-Portrait, Art and the Beauty of Women. Well, Nope. No. Copy. Here we go. Okay. We've got a bunch of stuff. Yes! Let's go back to the periodicals first. According to a quote further down, Atlantis' burden is meant to symbolize a society split by indecision over whether women should be equals or something to protect. The picture on the front page has been added to your evidence. It's a nifty sculpture. If I'm right, this is her. Oh, and this is the other cousin that I haven't, the younger sister of this dude. I guess I can grab her picture while I'm thinking about it. Okay, and then now we go to the public library. Dedicated to Eloise and Stephanie. Mostly black and white pictures of Carolyn's art. The centerpiece is a series of full-color nude self-portraits at different ages, stretching from 25 to 30. They certainly have not been added to my evidence. Thank goodness. This would be a very not family-friendly thing if they had. In the intro, Carolyn talks about influences. She was one of the youngest in her generation, and her late teens she felt betrayed when her sister Gwendoline and cousin Bonnie gave up on dreams to settle for boring men. She especially dislikes her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson, who she calls completely bogus. Their marriages led to her double down on her passions, art, and the environment. She even married a man who was the opposite of boring, which was an overcorrection. She comes out strongly against the Roottrees Roottrees Company's effects on local environment, and rues how she was not able to convince her father, Zach. Okay, so wait. That's gotta be here, Zach. It's gonna be Zach Morden. Married to whoever, I don't know yet. To make changes to the policy. She also explains that her marriage to Mark, okay, there we go, led to the most volatile moments of her life, all negative, and that the only good thing he ever gave her was a daughter. Leaving them all behind for good has pushed her to pursue her true loves, art, and the beauty of women. Okay. So I was assuming where did we have Landon before? Because we did. Bruce Rafferty. Oh, Stephanie Landon is her daughter. I'm just blank. So Eloise must be here. Really? That's all I get? Dedicated to... Yeah, okay. So this is her partner, this is her daughter. Her ex-husband. Artist. Come on. I feel like we've got two that we can lock in. So this must not be what he does. Let's see here. Maybe it's under Yukon? No. Okay. No. There is no activist. And for some reason we don't have we don't have these locked in yet. I'm just gonna do model and model right now. Nope, that didn't help. Was it LaRue? No, it was LaRue. But I could spell it correctly. Nope. Okay, Mark Landon. Isn't it Gwendolyn Roottrees? There's a Gwendolyn Morden there, is that? And she said it was her cousin. So that would be here. And then her other cousin was Bonnie. That would be Bonnie Hudson, probably. Okay, well now I'm not sure. I guess let's look up Davy Kellogg. Oh, right, we were gonna look up. Okay, here we go. Thomas Overwood seems to have a few different sites about mysterious deaths and curses. In addition to the Roottrees Curse website, you also find one about the truth behind Spirit's Cola, which claims that Spirit really stands for Satan's Plague is returning in 2020, or in 2000, whatever. And that in the year 2000, anyone who has drunk Spirit Cola will die. Another website is Stock Markets and the Devil's Numbers, which claims that if you multiply any stock's price by 666, then also multiply the current year by that same stock's price, then add those two numbers together and divide the entire total by the stock price, and finally subtract the current year, you always end up with 666. Sir, do you not understand how math works? That's literally just mathematics. I doubt it's any connection, but I guess we can... None of this seems to have anything to do with the Roottrees. Sure. Okay, what else am I gonna look up? Now, we did decide that her children were probably Robert and Ronald. I suppose we could just start going down the line. Just to see what comes up. Some of these people we've never heard of before. I think most of the... Yeah, Miracle Jr. is the only one we haven't... Okay. Miracle Jr. doesn't go by his full name in promotional materials. Instead, he has shortened it to Miracle Jr. Televangelist, who is part of the Miracle Network. Okay. He used to have a show that aired on local access across many stations in the northeastern United States, according to a website called Clergy Watch. And I'm going to actually spider search that. Nope. Oh well. He was exposed and subsequently charged with conspiracy to defraud the public in 1979 when he claimed to heal someone in a wheelchair. A news expose revealed that it was his wife Edith's sister in a disguise. Okay, so wait. Edith Jacobson. Hey yo. The author who also mentions that Edith had a bit of a checkered past herself, but doesn't clarify. He has since lost his television show, and instead goes on tour across the southern United States, where he was not well known before the scandal. So wait, what about... What about Miracle the Third? Really? Okay. No. This still has something going on. Why does that still have something going on? That's what I want to know. These two are verified. So what is this? What does that still have to tell me? Well, maybe we need to look it up. You know what? Okay. Butler County Times. What was it called? A Life Between Wars? Okay, the Butler County Times reviewed Lauren's diary, A Life Between Wars. They go into a bit of Lauren's history. She grew up around the famous Roottrees family. She wrote some romance books involving historical figures, such as pirates and knights, that were released under her married name Rafferty. Now her diary is being released under her birth name, Roottree. The reviewer gives it a 4 out of 5 and claims it captures the evolution in perspective from adolescence to adulthood and a true feeling of change in society across multiple decades. They call special attention to the author's recollection of the day she heard that her husband Jacob died in the war, and how times have changed in the more than 20 years between the first and last diary entry. The writer of the review mentions that because the majority of the interactions in the book took place in Butler County, including many locations they personally recognized, it made everything feel more real and perhaps contributed to a higher score than it would have received otherwise. They end the review with, "Don't forget you can find this and many other books at your local library." But we've already read. What is it called? Life Between Wars. And yeah, that's this. So what am I missing here? I don't know. Alright, I'm feeling a little... Wait. I'm just gonna... Oh, that's why I'm not turning anything up. I'm being silly. David Kellogg. Really? No. Okay, so Bethany Kellogg clearly has to be related. Wait, Bethany is the sister. Right? Bethany. Okay, Stephanie. We know that's Stephanie, right? Because of this. CM could have been Carolyn Morden. It would make sense that she was asking for a little bit of help for her daughter. Elias Roottrees Jr.'s name is listed on a website about historical buildings in Butler County. He is listed alongside an old residence that has been preserved called Hunchetop House. I attempt to find more information but come up empty. I mean, do I? It also mentions that Elias Jr. was Elias's oldest son. Hunchetop House seems unrelated. Well, that doesn't help much. He got married and... Okay, let's go to... Sarah Cosell? Roottrees. Clancy Edward. What about in Business Watch? The Clanset Trust was mentioned many times in Business Watch. Most results are from the 40s and 50s, but occasionally more recent references creep in. Okay, it's directing me online. Didn't I search for this already? Maybe not. Okay. No, we did. We read this. An account is created for each blood relative at birth and first accessible when they reach 18. Actual numbers never been fully disclosed. The Roottrees versus RR in 1994. And then we looked up the 5-piece guarantee. That's right, that's the... It tied the salary to how good the company did. Or no, to the price of the candy. So that only rich people could control the company. But also to keep their passive income tied to the profits of the company. Okay, what about this? I feel like we've already tried to search this before, but let's try again. From what you can tell, RR attempted unsuccessfully to remove a fellow family member from the trust. It was said that RR attempted 2 arguments. First, the person in question was born out of wedlock, and second, that they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member. Still, due to the ironclad wording, now wait. That would be here. I think. That would be Ronald or Robert. Roottree. But how do we tell? What did they do? What's this one? Ernie, Debbie, and Nicole. I would think Ernie would be Ernie Madsen something or other. Ernest Madsen. Maybe if we search that. Did I not type it right? What about Debbie? Deborah Bean, maybe? What about a Shiva candle? No. Okay, wait. Okay, they... I feel like I'm going in circles here. Maybe I can search periodicals without having to know which law school. It's worth a try. Now, search. Yeah, I thought that was way too vague. Yeah, no. I'm starting to throw things at the wall. Did we ever search up the Anderson Maple Farm? Okay, that just tells us that Gwyneth was a housewife. Was he the second president, maybe? No. Well, I mean, maybe he was, but... maybe he wasn't. Keep clicking the wrong thing. No. Might not have spelled it right. Don't think there's anything. You'd think that even that they would be up there, but maybe not. Am I looking at the wrong thing? Because didn't I... Okay, wait. I just tried... Oh, that's annoying. Because I literally just looked up. Oh, Miracle Network. Okay, so yeah, it is, like, I think maybe somehow it got a little confused because it's not copy and pasting, right? Because when I search it the right way around, it does come up. That's going to be a bit of a pain. Alright, well, let's look up Deborah Bean. Was it Nicole? No, none of them come up. Right, I keep forgetting that there are other pages here. Oh. Okay. Okay, so Harrison Lane was another actor around Gwen's time that she was gallivanting with. Guys Like Us, interesting that it tells us he married his high school sweetheart. I wonder if it was somebody else we should be aware of. Couldn't tell you though. Okay. We've already searched that out. This is how we knew all the women were housewives. Okay, so here is the second. It's talking about the second president. Wish I had been a fly on the wall today. Clancy told me that everyone got quite heated. Granddad was furious none of his sons would take over as president, but that's what he gets for holding on to it so long. With architects, preachers, and lawyers, nobody's got time for candy. So with 5 pieces refusing to step up, it came down to us next gens. Okay, so he is a preacher. Finally! Why did that take me so long? I got an achievement for locking in the 5 pieces. Oh, hello. A phone call.
So, you may have heard the news. Some of Carl's things have gone missing. That includes the pictures and mail I brought you earlier. I promise I didn't steal it. But I did borrow it. I'll return it once we're done. Let me deal with my family in the meantime. Oh, I guess that means I've officially confessed. I'm a Roottrees.
Ooh, shocker. We kind of already figured that out because it said probably somebody in the family or close by.
I assure you I have a reasonable explanation for the secrecy. I'm about to do something big the family doesn't approve of. If you could just wait a little bit longer, I'll tell you more, in person. I'll return after 15 more blood relatives.
I love how relatives are the time measurement here. Okay, so now our board looks like this. We've made some progress. Wait, what's this? Oh, siblings are in birth order. Yeah, we knew. Why isn't... Oh. Because I don't think it's got... Yeah, it doesn't have televangelist, so... That would have to be preacher too. And we can do that now. Okay, so they didn't step up, so someone here did. Who would have stepped up here? Well, I guess, Harps argued at length that the company should stay with our branch of the family, since we still have the Roottrees name. I'm not even sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he was the one who was volunteered. Sounds like he was the one who was voluntold. Instead, it ended up going to Zach. Wait. Zach's in here somewhere? Okay, wait. I know I wrote this down or something. I think it's right here. Nope, wrong thing. Even though his surname doesn't match the candy, he's the firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. Wait. So this wasn't locked in because this is wrong. This is an unknown female. Wait. Firstborn son. second president. I'm not sure that's how that's relevant to running a company, but Granddad always had very particular views when it came to his bloodline. I asked Clancy if it ever came up that a woman could take over. After all, Angie's older than... Oh, wait. Okay. That explains so much. I don't know why. Zach. He's the second president. It went to him. And Angelica Morden. There. Older than Zach, and I'm the next oldest of us all. But he just laughed. I'll never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told Ma it wouldn't go to us. Mother, ever the quick-witted, at least with catty remarks, countered back, maybe they wanted it to go to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the product. Ow? Okay, so wait. 5 pieces this is not the next gen, is it? This is the next gen. This would have been Zach. I'm guessing because he's the only one visibly larger than the others. The others are all kind of a standard size. So. Gonna assume this is Sam, or this is Sam, because we know this is Miracle the Third. Unless Sam's a woman. Could be Samantha. Okay. Anyway, back to this. An entry titled Sam from Lauren Roottrees' diary, written in 1963. Guess I'm about to answer that question. From a previous entry, you learn that Elias Roottree had given in to his wife and announced that Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in family gatherings. Gwyneth has been pushing to include Sam for quite some time. Lauren writes, "Why Sam? I have so many distant relatives I've never met. After all, Granny had sisters and Granddad had a brother or two, but I was told trim their branches from the family tree, so why is Sam special? Nothing adds up, and I'm not the only one to realize." Angie summoned all the next gens to a secret meeting in Zach's office. Gwen's in Paris, but the rest of us, including Miracle's boys, spent ages trying to unravel... Okay, so we know Miracle has boys. I'm going to pause real quick to just confirm that this is unknown male. Because I need to do that while I'm thinking about it. You saw how confused I was at the beginning of this. Also, we're going till 10. Normally we go till 9. I want to get more done. I felt like I spent the first hour kind of confused trying to remember everything. I didn't recognize Sam at Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy last year. Okay, wait. So, Uncle Junior... So we're talking about next gens. She's talking in specifically. So Uncle Jr. wouldn't have been Miracle Jr. It would have been Elias Roottrees Jr. So Patsy. Darn it. I wish she was a gamer too. I had much the same feeling about my mother back when I was playing House Flipper and House Flipper 2. I feel like she really, with all of the house flipping shows she watched, she would have really loved those games. But she was also not much of a gamer, and in fact was actively confused about gaming. But she accepted that I loved it, so that's good. Okay. So it's Patricia something. Christensen or Jones? Add a page. Elias Roottrees Jr. married Patsy. Boom. These notes saved me previously, so... At the reception, I asked who Sam was. When I asked who Sam was, Pop shushed me and said it was complicated. Sam must be here. Maybe? But we don't know the last name yet. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother. Ha 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 ha. Eli. Okay, so there are two Elis. One is here, and one is here. How to tell them apart? My bet would be this one is Eli C, and this one is Eli M. But we'll see in a moment. Even chimed in, apparently when he was riding his mini bike alongside the farm a few weeks ago, Sam gave him some old tools and taught him how to make the bike's engine faster. None of us think that proper for a multitude of reasons, but Eli certainly seems thrilled. At the end of the day, nothing explains why an outsider has cozied into family affairs, especially one who works on the farm of all places. Whatever happened to blood is thicker than syrup? Why is Granddad making an exception now? Do we think Granddad had an affair? It would show up here, though. Let's see what this says. Clark's getting married, and in my opinion, far too young. He's barely 18, for God's sake, and Danielle isn't much older. But openly confronting them would make me a hypocrite. After all, Jacob and I got married at 16. Clark, like the rest of his generation, is a free spirit. Okay, so she is now talking about Clark Rafferty. Oh, he's getting married. His first wife is Danielle. Wasn't he married previously and then divorced? You know what? We'll look it up real quick. Musical. interesting. Maybe it was while I was searching Jim Roottrees? Maybe these are not correct? Okay, forget that for a minute. What else do you call a group of kids growing up with more money than any one person can spend? They all aspire to be musicians and artists and dancers and all sorts of nonsense. The only one who has any discipline is Carl, but that's because Pop forced Clancy to send him to the academy. Wait. Okay. Carl, I feel like Clancy is here. So we have Clancy, and then Clancy Jr., who had Carl. That feels right. Maybe I'm just getting old, but our generation was never so bad. My brothers all seemed to pursue paths of knowledge, and the most rebellious thing any of us ever did was bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere in the south of Pennsylvania. Okay. I was checking to see if there were any reason for pictures at this level. There is at this level. Maybe she's talking about herself? Yeah, I'll check in a moment. Can't quite tell. Anyway, Pop seems to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take over his department once he retires. Is that her husband? No, her husband's Jacob. Who's Edward? Unless he's Edward. Or he has a son, Edward. As for me, my first published book, Swashbuckle My Heart. Okay. Copy this. And this is Lauren Roottree. No. Darn it. It would have been fun. Is based on the pirate stories I used to invent with Jacob when we were in school together. When we were walking in the woods after school, rather. I think he'd be proud that Clark and I are carrying on his name. Okay. Oh. Yes, the Rafferty name. Okay. I'm getting there. Even my cousins are doing well. Zach's not a bad president after all, and his sister seems to be doing a good job raising her twins. Okay. So that's Zach. Angelica had twins. There. Gwen is Gwen, but at least she came out of the divorce with her head held high. She even told us she might come home next year so we can meet her kids. But the free spirits in any other family, they'd all end up on the streets, even Clark. Okay, and it finally has calmed down, but now we have this. Instead of returning, claim they were a root tree. Yeah, I don't care. Now we did... Wait. Okay. Sam... Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farmhands, EC and John. Upon hearing that, Zach checked the records and managed to confirm all three are on the books. They're being really careful. Like, I'm looking at this, and there's no mention of Sam's gender. Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included, pushing to include Sam for some time. Why is Sam special? Nothing has da-da-da. I didn't recognize Sam at the reception. I asked who Sam was. Okay. No gender. So, that leads me to suspect that Sam could be like Samantha or something. Especially because we don't have a Sam here. What about Sam Rootree? Shoot. Nope. Okay. No. This is only the 5 pieces. So now maybe this is Samantha? What are we missing? I feel like these are her sons. I'm gonna put them there. He went to film school, so Robert Roottrees. How about Bob? No. How about we go back? Okay, Edith had a bit of a checkered past. Let's look her up. Edith Jacobson. You find a link that seems to be a partial and corrupted list of archived articles from the Butler County Times. The article is cut off, but it mentions an Edith Jacobson and an arrest. Okay. Edith Jacobson. There's a crime blotter about Edith Jacobson that also mentions a Helen Roottrees and a Lucinda Jacobson. Well, we're going to come back to this in a minute. We're going to try Helen Roottrees first. Nope. But what about Lucinda Jacobson? Nope. Okay. In 1971, when she was 18, Edith and her sister Lucinda were arrested for trespassing at the Miracle Congregation's church in Butler County. They were pretending to be church employees in an attempt to get into the room where the church houses their weekly tithings. The church didn't press charges. They were caught by Helen Roottrees, who was there at the time with her husband Miracle, or while her husband Miracle was that's got to be Helen Lennon. Was away preaching. Helen Roottrees was quoted as saying, "Jesus forgives, and so do we. The Lord works in mysterious ways, and I am confident he has brought these young women to us for a greater purpose." Okay. So now we know his wife. Okay, it's not a lot, but it's something. Oh, wait. Copy. Now we have this. Okay. Teen Blast is a website. Like, we should have had this magazine ages ago. Okay. Periodicals. Teen Blast. Marina, Roottrees. And that got us this. Okay. Hallelujah. There's an article about Raina Roottrees from 1994. This issue also mentions TMS, that's Thomas Sheridan, and Brother Trouble. Brother Trouble? What is that? God, oh, I can just try to search it. Come on. Okay. Brother Trouble was a 1989 sitcom about two 16-year-old brothers at the same time. Same age, one adopted, played by Tommy Mark Sheridan and Dustin Christopher Baker. Their single mother, played by stand-up Penelope Tessa Green, often had to navigate her job as a magazine columnist, as well as the troubles that come with raising two boys who were extremely competitive in sports, academics, and even romantic pursuit of their next-door neighbor, Roxy. The showrunner was small screen director Ron Roottrees. Like Ronald Roottrees. The show had strong ratings through the entirety of season 1, rocketing both Sheridan and Baker to instant stardom, mostly amongst teenage girl demographic. However, it was canceled in 91. Okay, let's look him up. RR Productions! But I don't know which brother he is. Okay, back to the periodicals. No. Back. Forward. Oh, I was over here. Duh. In an interview, Raina talks about her inspirations. One important thing I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside of our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor. So, her grandfather was a college professor who taught lectures about history. He always told me that history was full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. Instead, he told me I should go out and use my name to accomplish something. I think he may have practiced that lecture a lot, because I have other people in my family that have also made the Roottrees name famous for things besides candy. His older sister even wrote a book that some of my friends tell me they had to read in school. I took his advice, and now I work with my mom designing clothing. I help decide what colors and patterns I want to model, and then she designs the clothes with a team of amazing men and women. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura, which would have to be Laura Carlson, tells me he was really proud of what we've managed to accomplish. Okay. Well, it's not showing 7 right here, so we did pretty good. We got those. What about Riley Roottrees? The Roottrees sisters appear in many ads for both Candy and Root clothes and Teen Blast. The search engine isn't the best, so your results are flooded with page after page of nearly identical advertisements. Some ads specifically mention that Raina appeared once on the cover of Teen Blast. Riley and Rose, on the other hand, seem to be mentioned by name less than their older sister. I guess we can still check Rose. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, wait. What was... do we need to search up Dustin Christopher Baker? Copy. Okay. Dustin Christopher Baker is often abbreviated DCB by his teenage fans. Okay, no. He's appeared in a few straight-to-VHS movies that adapt classic literature. Okay. Going back. Oh, we found something. We found something. Penelope Tessa Green is a retired comedian. There's a result for the Laugh Lounge, which I feel like I need to spider search real quick. No, okay. A club in Reno that claims Penelope got her stand-up start and first did her famously raunchy routine in the 80s before she was a TV star on Brother Trouble. That's a thing. The site complains she retired for the birth of her first child but still makes yearly appearances for fundraisers, doing more family-friendly material. You find a picture labeled Joke-O-Lantern 1997, as well as a different picture labeled Jack watching one of his mother's charity sets. Both have been added to evidence, but why? So... okay, who is Jack? Jack Roottrees. I mean, that doesn't narrow it down a whole lot. Found something, but I don't know what good it is. I'm thinking if she was connected to somebody, it would have to show up in the children. But I don't know where. This is the Roottrees. Unless it's like here, but like there's no place for Jack. Small screen director, head of RR Productions. Alright, RR Productions. Defunct production company. Find a comment on a Usenet board stating that Brother Trouble ended up being an ironic name considering the rumors about RR Productions, Ron and Robbie Roottree. Okay, here we go. We had to find the right nickname. There's not much relevant information about Robbie Roottree. In a comment thread on a message board about television cliches, you find a thread called "Why Was Brother Trouble Cancelled?" One user speculates, "I think it's because the writing really went downhill in season 2. They actually had an episode where Roxy was addicted to sniffing markers." Another person replied, "Maybe it's due to the rumor about Robbie Roottree in Silver Screen magazine." Yes, I did mean magazine. I guess I did. Hollywood Insiders magazine, focusing less on actors and actresses and more about the nitty-gritty of writing, directing, costuming, set design, film promotion, and other elements of filmmaking. It was bought by a bigger, more recognizable magazine a few years ago, and the website now redirects to the new magazine. The new magazine has no relevance, but this one does. Okay. Robbie Roottrees. A small rumors article from 1992 that claims self-taught television screenwriter Robbie Roottrees was allegedly tried and convicted under the name Robert in a French court of law. It seems that he, again, allegedly, embezzled from the company RR Productions to fuel a gambling habit that left him hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. He then fled to Paris, where he grew up, and then Silver Screen continues to insist that this is all very much allegedly, assaulted an officer who came to question him. The article's author says that they were unable to get a statement from French authorities, but received information from an anonymous source and were able to confirm through public record that there was a trial involving a Robert Roottrees around the time that Brother Trouble was cancelled. But which brother are you? Older or younger? Okay. How about Ron Roottrees? There's an article about Ron Roottrees from 1984 entitled "Don't Blame Nepotism, He Gets Results." After finding some small screen success, first as the director for many soap opera episodes, and then stepping in as the showrunner to turn around a few struggling productions, Ron has decided to start his own television production company. Ron was born in the US but grew up in Paris with his once famous mother and his brother Robbie. He gobbled up American cinema whenever he could, and when he was old enough to return to Hollywood to attend film school. Okay, he's the one with the film school. Do I have that right? No. He's Ronald. He's Robert. Showrunner? Producer? Okay, he is a screenwriter. Yes! It is such a feeling of success when you get those locked in. We also got another achievement. Locked in everyone on the notable Roottrees list, which is less of an achievement than I would like. Booyah. Okay, so he's locked in. Let's look at our board now. These are locked in. That feels really good, knowing that's right. We just don't know who her mom was. That picture is now locked in. That's good, because I think that takes it off of the yeah, it does. It takes it out of here. Okay, wait. So, do we have... I kind of feel like... this could be him. But I don't know for sure. That picture's locked in. We've got her picture locked in, just not her name yet. I'm gonna bet she's Louisa. I'm gonna take that bet. Oh, Kim LaRue, we don't... These are both right. Which I think means that she's this one. I wonder if this is her, since they're both wearing glasses. I don't want to put it... If I put it, actually, then I come here. Okay, it's still there. It just has a mark showing me that I've used it somewhere else. But that's okay. That's okay. Because if we can get it locked in as a secondary action, that'll be good. So you know what? We'll go ahead and take the risk and say, yeah, that's him. If that's him, I feel like this is going to be... Oh yeah, that's the same person. Maybe that? Maybe. And then let's look up here at Miracle. I don't think he counts as a media mogul. Maybe director? We can try it. Okay. Okay, back to the evidence. He brings a a special kind of charisma and an eye for unusual shots, particularly when it comes to comedy. Those he's worked with have gone on record as saying he's an attentive director, if I just read a little bit longer, who can work with actors to make sure the timing of a joke lands perfectly. Ron plans to pitch new shows to major television studios as soon as 1986. Until then, he plans to find the right project. He has occasionally called upon his younger brother for script punch-ups and has thought about bringing him into the fold. Okay. Now let's go to Tessa... whatever her name was. Penelope Tessa Green. No. No. Okay. So those names don't have anything to do with it. What about Jack Roottrees? Without the apostrophe, please? No. Who else should we look up? Oh, we could look up... No. Well, I hate to say it, but this is a good time to pause because it is 10 o'clock. We've gotten a fair amount done. We're now at 21 out of 33. I've got some guesses in place. I just want to know what he does. Let me real quick, because I am stubborn. No? It is Chris. I was thinking maybe it was Christian. Well, we have a guess that Luisa Garcia is his... Okay, before I get involved in another untangling, we are going to pause. We're going to leave our board there for now. We have quite a bit of evidence. We have a lot going on. We will pick this up again next week. Don't forget they do also have the new game out, the incident at Galley House or something like that. If you are enjoying this series, definitely check that out. Check out their game, The Roottrees Are Dead. Maybe you can help me figure things out in the future. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed the stream, please consider dropping a like or subscribing to the channel. Both help me out tremendously. Check me out again on Thursday for Coral Island, Friday for Ooblets, Sunday for Slime Rancher 2, and Monday for Dreamlight Valley, provided my body decides to work with me, you know. Have a wonderful evening, and be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye!